Hi guys, Fraser here, and today what I'm going to be doing is responding to a video made about me by Syus or Syus. I don't really know. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I don't know. So basically, Syus, I'll leave his video and the channel in the description down below. He made a video about me, very funny, I might add. Just basically, I don't even know how to describe it, just telling me my wrongdoings and explaining to me how he feels, constructive criticism, fair play. Freedom of speech, as they say. I don't think there's like any bad blood between us though. Like, I think he was just doing it to like make me laugh or to make other people laugh. So I don't really mind about that, you know. Like, I'm not gonna be the one sitting here like crying and making a response video, getting all angry. I highly recommend you do check out the video because it is quite funny. And if you happen to hate me, you'll probably quite like it. So subscribe to Syus. He makes good content. From what I've seen, I've looked at it, it's quite funny. I don't think he means to hurt anyone's feelings, he's just trying to pay the bills. There's actually quite a few dislikes on the video. They're not from people I know because I haven't told anyone yet. If you're seeing this response, go watch the video after, because you'll know what I mean. If you have disliked the video and you're seeing this, please undislike it, because that's not good for his algorithm, and we don't need the negativity on YouTube. So yeah, undislike and go subscribe to him. In the video, he kind of details how, like, I seem like I think I look great and stuff like that, and how I have gyno, which I didn't actually know I had. I thought I just had puffy nips, so fair play. But I just want to address, like, I really don't think I look good, to be honest, and I'm not trying to like have sympathy. Like, I just don't think I look great. Most days I just feel like you need to go on a cut, fella, and that is what I shall do. This has been a massive wake-up call. So on the 1st of March, I'm going to start cutting because it's healthy and hopefully I'll look a bit better. Oh yeah, by the way, I whipped on the biggest Gymshark top I could to rep the brand. I appreciate I'm a fanboy, but I love the brand and everything they stand for, so can you blame me? He also thinks I have like a syndrome called Klinefelter's syndrome or something. I don't really know. I actually looked it up and I do feel like some of the symptoms are in me, like my supposed gyno. Feels bad. And my wide hips, I've always had wide hips. I'm not taller than the average in the family though. That, however, is the one anomaly. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just read some of the comments on the video and address them. Right, so this comment comes in from Elliot Bruce. Good man for sorting out Syus's algorithm. The thing is, he isn't fat. He has a pretty average body composition for a guy his age. Just shows the toxicity of the fitness community when it comes to realistic health and body composition standards. That being said, he certainly shouldn't be a bodybuilding influencer. I agree 100%. Without a doubt, I am fat. Like, by definition, I am fat. If you're above 20% body fat, you are considered fat. And I am above 20%. I don't claim to be like stepping on stage anytime soon. Like, the only reason I call myself like a bodybuilder is because I build my body, you know. I'm not trying to like justify my wrongdoing by calling myself that. Like, I like to train for bodybuilding nowadays. I find it really fun, so I just called myself a bodybuilder. It's like you can be a CrossFitter and not compete in a CrossFit competition. Fair game. Next comment comes in from Sun King with 3 Gs. You made an entire video about a 16-year-old kid that is entirely irrelevant and kinda weird. Who cares what anyone does or what they look like? I know you need content, but at least set a standard for yourself. I mean, a 16-year-old is just a kid and he's still grown. I don't actually agree that much because it's good content at the end of the day. Like, it's quite funny and luckily I can take it because, I don't know, I'm delusional. So I keep thinking I look great. No, but I've always had the mentality that just don't really care what people think, because at the end of the day, you only live once and people calling you fat can't exactly affect you that much. I feel as though when I go on a cut, it will be a true representation of how much progress I've made. Like, I've never really had abs in my life and it's actually a dream of mine, but we are going to get there, trust me. If you want to subscribe to follow the journey. Next comment comes in from Tim Kender and he says, "This is the best video you've made so far. It's not hate, it's honest." It also points out some very real issues facing the fitness community, imposed by the fitness industry. This channel, along with guys shredded like sports science, are the last line of defence from a bunch of bitch do you even lift boys overtaking the world. I agree, there's a lot of toxicity in this industry. I appreciate I haven't been in it that long, and maybe I don't even deserve to be in it, so apologies. But yeah, I feel like there's two opposite spectrums. Like, some people have to feel like they have to be shredded to the bone, massive, take SARMs, take steroids, and do all that stuff just to make it in this industry, which is kind of messed up if you think about it. As stated in the video, I am natural, although I have gyno, feels bad. And I don't plan on taking PEDs, like, no matter how much I get pressured into it, because I don't feel like I need it. Like, I feel like I could build a decent physique without it, and I don't really want to compromise my health. I know I sound like such a cliche Gymshark boy right now, but it's just the truth. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing though, that people are documenting their journey, like Joe Fraser and people like that. He's not the best built man in the world, you know, but he has a decent physique and he's built it up from pretty much next to nothing genetics, and it's quite enjoyable to watch. I'm sure some of you will agree. I'll leave a link to Joe Fraser's channel in the description. So the last comment I'm going to go through is from LGHC. He says, bro, when you shit on Syus, it's all good, but this is near cyberbullying a 16-year-old. I do not agree. I feel as though it's funny. Syus, in future, I know there are some very soft 16-year-olds out there, so I would be careful, but I'm not one of them. I think it's quite funny. It's fair game, in my opinion. Like, you can form your own opinions on people. Like, when did it become wrong to state your own opinion? Like, if you want to tell me I look bad, I won't complain at you because that's your opinion. So fair game. Right, so I just want to say thank you to Syus for making the video. Believe it or not, it's actually impacted me in a positive way. I've got a lot more views on my recent video than I usually would, which is good. And I also gained 1 subscriber from him, specifically from him. So I appreciate that as well. I just want to reiterate, please undislike the video if you see it, because it's just not needed. As Memeless used to say, if you've ever watched him, it's just not needed. Fix Syus's algorithm. Subscribe to Syus. Syus, if you're watching this video, keep up the good work. I think it's very funny. Yeah, and that'll be all. Take it easy, guys.